Federal government, through the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs and the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has distributed relief materials to the 2022 flood victims in Delta State. Jonathan Awenye reports that the relief materials at the State Emergency Management Agency's warehouse were handed to the state government for the distributions to the victims. His report.
The 2022 flood disaster affected 17 out of the 25 local governments of Delta State. In the wake of the devastation, hundreds of homes, farmlands, schools, hospitals, and communities were submerged. Since then, the affected families have been left distraught. With this response from the federal government, things are beginning to change.
The federal government, through the President Muhammadu Buhari, has achieved that sense of awareness that it is important for the government to come to the aid of the people that were so affected by the flood, and hence we have flagged off these presidential palliatives that will be distributed to the people so affected.
Yes, the role of the state is to ensure that the materials will get to the beneficiary communities. Those are the areas that were actually impacted by the flood.
Expectedly, the Delta State government is full of praise. Receiving the items, the director of the Delta State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, says the materials will put smiles on the faces of the victims.
And we are at the state level hoping that this thing, like we have promised them, will be distributed as they have highlighted. And they already draw up a chart of the distribution profile. That is what we are there to, and ensure that these items get to the victims as requested.
More relief materials are expected in the coming weeks. Jonathan Awenye for Trust TV News.